What's up, class, and welcome to a different kind of video today. I'm announcing another building contest here on the Skooled Zone, the Trap Maze Contest. I got inspired to do this contest from 3 different sources. 1, I got a lot of questions in the comments and through private email about creative ways to use traps in the Fallout 4 building system. 2, I just recently watched Rambo: Last Blood. It's free if you have Amazon Prime. Not the greatest movie, TBH, but it was pretty cool to see Rambo set up this entire trap maze below his farm to use against the drug cartel assassins. And 3, I keep seeing these ads for the Gardenscape game whenever I go to watch a video on my phone. I'm sure the ads are targeted, and since I'm a gamer, that's what I get. Definitely not an endorsement or anything. But the combination of those 3 factors made me want to see what you guys come up with this as the topic for a spring contest that I promised. Right now, I'm actually heading into a freaky trap maze actually in Fallout 4. Located at the Milton parking garage. If you haven't visited this place yet, it's just east of the Fallon's department store and next to the medical center. It's an unmarked location, so don't feel bad if you missed it. But it seemed extremely apropos to have this as the background footage while I talk about the contest. I don't know if I'll be able to trigger any of the traps because of the sneak perks that I have, but I'll do my best to show you what they do as I'm talking. Hopefully it won't be too distracting. So, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to build a trap maze to run a humanoid through. In the last video, I showed you guys how to set up capture cages. In my example, I set up a beta wave emitter and summoned a Yao Guai to guard my settlement at Sanctuary. You guys came up with some great name options for the bear in the comment section, by the way. So I compiled what I thought were the best 5 and put them into a poll that you should see pop up right about now. So go vote on your favorite name, and I'll announce our bear buddy's name on my Twitter account. So you'll need to go follow me on Twitter as well. Anyway, I also mentioned in that video that the beta wave emitter doesn't work on humanoids such as gunners, raiders, super mutants, etc. So you're going to set up your maze with one or more of those cages somewhere in there and release the humanoid after you give us a narrative tour, and we'll see how far they can make it, just for the fun of it. The real contest, though, is to see who comes up with the most innovative design. Now, you probably saw in the thumbnail that I'm going to allow mods for this contest. Wait, what the heck is up with that, Paul? Now, there's a logic behind it. First of all, because of this daggum pandemic, I can't afford to be giving away cash prizes or gift cards or other shipped prizes for this contest like I have in all my other previous contests. Nevertheless, the winners will be featured in a showcase video with links to their video and channel if they have one, and they'll get accolades on the Skooled Zone social media sites, and the first and second place winners in particular will get spots on the channel's Sidebar Hall of Fame. With close to 135,000 subscribers, that's some decent recognition and acknowledgement for your efforts, you know what I mean? You get bragging rights that you won a Skooled Zone contest that I usually only run about once a year. Now, because I'm not offering cash prizes, gift cards, or other material prizes, I thought I'd loosen the rules this one time. The next time I run a prize giveaway contest, then it'll be back to a totally no mods build. Plus, I'd say over half my viewers use mods or Creation Club items anyway. They take my ideas and adapt them for use with their particular mod loadout, which is perfectly fine with me. My lessons simply make it accessible for anyone to use, no matter what platform or loadout you have. Also, people have been begging me to run a contest that allows mods for the longest time. So, I'll take my purist hat off and watch all of your innovations with an open mind. Now, you don't have to use mods or Creation Club, of course. It's totally up to you. But it's an option that'll be available for this one contest. So, take advantage while you can. And then you can't say in the future that I didn't allow at least one contest with mods, you know what I mean? So, what are the rules? Well, surprisingly few for this contest. Any DLC, mods, or Creation Club content is allowed. You can build at any location. You'll need to record a video of your build and post it on YouTube. But the video has to be 13 minutes or less. 13 because it's more than 10 but less than 15, and also because of the superstitious factor. Now, you don't have to use all 13 minutes, of course, but you'll get disqualified if you go over. Because I'm loosening the rules, I have a feeling there's going to be a whole lot more contestants than usual. So I don't want to get bogged down in 30 or 60 minute videos. That 13 minutes has to include your narrative tour, where you'll explain the design and all the traps you included, as well as a run through with one of the released humanoids from the cages. It's your choice which kind you want to use. Now, because it's only a 13-minute video, you probably don't want to go building an entire settlement as your trap maze. That would just be too much to cover. My suggestion would be to find an interesting theme and make the whole thing a self-contained unit. You can make it as interactive as a series of escape room puzzles, or as predetermined as a fiendish Rube Goldberg machine. You can make it as family-friendly as the Home Alone house, or as evil as Jigsaw's basement. It's all totally up to you. The judging format will be similar to previous contests I've run. I'll narrow all the contestants down to what I think are the best 5, and then you guys will vote on the order of 1st to 5th place in a poll at the end of the showcase video. The most important things I'll be judging on are creativity, innovation, and execution. Since this might be one of the more complex contests, the due date won't be until the end of June, so you basically have about a month and a half. Then I'll post a video showcasing the top 5 around mid-July. You guys will vote in a poll in that video, and then the winner video will get posted sometime around the end of July. Now you can name your trap maze in the title if you want, but it has to contain the phrase "The Skooled Zone Trap Maze Contest" somewhere in the title. It's an important rule, don't forget it. You also need to include a link to this video and the channel in the description of your video. But you can also give links to the mods used as well, no worries there. And of course, you need to be a subscriber to qualify. Now don't panic if you don't have a Twitter account, you can still enter. But I will be giving some updates on Twitter here and there, so if you follow me on Twitter, then you'll be kept up to date. Also, don't forget that Skooled Zone has a subreddit that's open for business, and you guys can discuss ideas and get help from others who may be able to work things out, you know, like a logic gate issue for you, or the best way to record your video for YouTube, you know, things like that. They're very friendly over there. Now, after posting your finished video to YouTube, grab the shareable link. Then you can enter the contest by going to an email link on my website contact page. Go to the viewer submissions option on the right side under general feedback, and then paste that link to your video in the message section along with any other comments you want to make, and hit submit. You should see a success page if it worked. I won't reply to your email since I'll get a whole lot of submissions, but I'll be spending July sorting through all of your great work. Now, you can still enter if you can't figure out how to record audio during your tour, but from past contests, most fare better if there's some recorded narration, you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be like studio quality or anything, just do your best. Walk us through your maze, maybe explain how you did a few cool things, and then end by releasing your caged humanoids. You might be asking though, what's the best way to record the humanoids attempting to survive your maze? I know that might be hard since they'll probably be shooting at you. You can always use some stealth boys, I suppose. Another way might be to remove the roof of the trap maze and record it from like a catwalk above. I don't know. I'm sure you guys will be able to figure out some creative ways to record it, especially if mods and console commands and all that are allowed. The great thing about this contest though is that it'll give the community at large some awesome ideas that they can use in their own settlements for guarding against attackers. It'll also bring in a whole lot of new eyeballs to the channel. A lot of people haven't gotten the connection that the no mod shop class is still a valuable resource even if you happen to use mods, you know? In past years, you know, some people that are hardcore mod users stay away from the Skooled Zone, you know, because I don't use mods. So we want to bring them in and let them know that they're welcome, and they can probably get some really good ideas from some of the past lessons on the channel. And speaking of which, a lot of you have asked for other ways you can support the channel, even if you can't afford to join the Student Council on Patreon. Well, spreading the word about this contest is a great way you can help. Post a link to this video on any forums or message boards about Fallout 4 mods and general settlement building. That would be fantastic. So we've come to the end of the Milton parking garage. This trap maze was pretty boring, to be honest. I know you guys could do better than this. So get out your diabolical thinking caps and construct something that'll put us to the test. If you have any questions, don't forget about the Skooled Zone subreddit. That's the best place to get your questions answered in detail. Thanks for watching, guys. And even if you don't plan on entering the contest, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted when these videos drop. And a like and a share always help. Looking forward to see what amazing creations you guys come up with. Happy building, and class dismissed.